Golf. Score low to win big. This Uno golf game, it takes the best of two worlds. Uno, where you're trying to get rid of your cards, and golf, where you're trying to get the lowest score. I think they did a good blend to make this come to life. So in this game, it's all about eliminating your cards just like any other game of Uno. Only in this game, you start with face down cards, so you don't know exactly what's in your grid. A different take when it comes to the Uno game. So if you played other Uno games before, especially with my groups of family and friends I play Uno with, we usually don't play in rounds. It's usually you just play one game and then you start all over and do it again. We don't usually play a score. But this game works basically only through score. And if you don't play in multiple rounds, it can feel like a little jip sometimes. How easily the game can come to an end and you can end with a high score. Or someone can just barely beat you without even seeing all their cards. But this is a nice fun game. Let's actually dive into how the game works and how you do setup. Setup is actually very simple. Typical shuffle the cards. Only in this version, you're going to be dealing out 6 cards face down. Typical place the rest of the deck face down in the center. And then you'll have your discard pile, which of course, it can't be one of the special cards. It has to be just a normal numbered card. But then the players with their 6 cards will build a grid 2 to 3. And of course, it stays face down. Then each player turn one of the 2 to 3 grid face up. The player left of the dealer goes first. And play proceeds clockwise. The game is very simple, but it can be quite fun despite that, and it can be quite challenging at the same time. So in this game, you'll be drawing either from the draw pile or the discard pile. So if you're drawing from the draw pile, you'll pick up the face down card from the draw pile and you'll look at it. You have the choice to either replace one of your cards, either face up or face down, with the new card, or if you choose not to, you can take that card and put it in the discard pile face up and then turn one of your face down cards face up. Either way, on your turn, you're basically getting either exchanging cards or you're getting cards flipped face up. So that helps you to eliminate cards because the goal is to get rid of your cards and get out as soon as possible or get your score down to 0. So you maybe just swap out cards to get lower numbers, or you'll be doing it to eliminating cards from play. Now you can also draw from the discard piles. So you have to think about when you're discarding stuff, can it help your opponent? That includes cards that you're using special cards. Now, when you do take a card from the discard pile, you have to use that card to replace one of your cards. It can be face down or face up. You can't just pick up the card from the discard pile and then just use it to use its effect. You have to actually put it into your grid. And of course, basically reusing the same specialty card if you can actually get it eliminated as soon as you grab it. So that could be a good strategy. The goal is just to replace the high cards with low cards just in case you can't eliminate them. But it's actually quite easy sometimes to eliminate cards because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be matching colors or numbers in the columns. You can eliminate them. So sometimes it's like, yes, I eliminate, the cards, but then your opponent's like, thanks for giving me the color I need to eliminate mine. Sometimes you got to debate if you really want to eliminate a column or not. I've only played it a couple times, so I haven't really built a full strategy yet, but it's quite easy sometimes when you clear colors or numbers that you're giving your next opponent the card they need to eliminate on theirs. I've seen it where the special cards, you use it against your opponent, even if it skips their turn or whatever, then the next opponent who gets to play will grab that card and use it one of their columns and then hit the next opponent with it. And if you're playing 3-player, that could be basically sending it right back at you. The special cards are typical, especially stuff like reverse. Well, these have numbers again, so you can match. So you'll be reversing the direction of play. Skip obviously skips the next player. Draw 2, the next player draws 2 cards, and then they take those 2 cards and put them face down to make a new column, and then their turn is skipped. Double draw, you can either pick 1 player or 2 players. If you pick 1 player, then they get to draw 4 cards, and then they put them down as 2 new columns. Or if you pick 2 people, then they each draw 2 cards, and they put them face down to make a new column. No one gets skipped, and then it's just the next person's turn. Claiming columns, as I said, are very simple. It's just, matching colors or numbers. So you can either do that anytime it happens, including at the end of the round, which we'll get to in a bit, where, if any of the colors and numbers match, you can clear them. Don't forget the typical rule of calling Uno. You definitely want to call it, because if not, someone's going to force you to draw 2 cards from the draw pile and put them face down as a new column. Of course, ending the round is when someone gets all their cards cleared or face up, but the players who don't have all their cards face up get to flip theirs over that are face down, and if any of those match, they also get to clear. And this is where the score comes important, because the cards have value, even the special cards, and you're going to add up those points on each individual card to get a final score for the round. This is why I said it's probably best to play this game in rounds, because people couldn't easily turn around the tides at the last minute by when their cards are flipped over. They could also get their cards eliminated. So multiple people could end up with 0. Other people might flip over cards and their number could look like they're winning, and it turns out they got like a 12 or a 22 or whatever, and then they basically lost that whole round. So it's important, I think, to play multiple rounds in this game. They recommend playing a full 9 rounds. Lowest score wins. I mean, if you really want to go with golf standards, it would actually be 18 rounds. But I feel like you could probably play it as low as probably a round for every number of players. Obviously, if you get low as 2, which was the minimum for playing this game, I probably wouldn't play just 2 rounds. But I'm saying you gotta have to play multiple rounds. It's very important in this game. They do advertise on the packaging that this is designed for colorblind people also can play. So they'll have different symbols per color. That way you know which color you're playing with. But overall, the game is fun. It's nice, simple, good way to change it up. If you're looking for something different than for Uno, instead of just like one card variant or difference, this has a good way to change it up. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the game. I look forward to playing it more. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to see more of our game videos, we have more on our channel. We also do toy reviews. If you like our content, please feel free to comment or subscribe or both. We'd love to hear from you. Keep playing games, and if these videos do well, maybe we'll do more of them. Thank you for your time, and keep it gnarly.